Obviously, over 60 incidents of gunfire in which someone was hit by gunfire is not a good number. But I'm happy that the strategies that have been implemented, both on the prevention side and the enforcement side, are not allowing increases of that. Now you have to find a way to really hone those in, what's working and what's not, to try to create reductions. And that's the name of the game now, reduction. Immediately after an incident, the question is, why have no arrests been made? I wished in real life it really did work like that, but I report out to council, and to in part update our citizens on some of the prosecutions, and sometimes we see how long prosecutions take because many of our citizens, I think, have been acclimated to a CSI show where really the plot is to solve it within the 48 minutes of the show minus the commercials. Yeah. In real life, it just does not work like that. You want a compelling case, so when you do get to court or when you do present a case to the Commonwealth Attorney, it's a winnable case. It's a case where there is absolutely no doubt in who the guilty person is. And so there's a host of search warrants and DNA and analysis and interviews and just a whole litany of things that really occur. And that's not an overnight or an immediate thing. And the fact is, yes, a large amount of black males are either the victim or the perpetrator of gun violence. And so, not only do we operate in the enforcement where we go after those people who are responsible for those crimes, but we also have a foot in prevention too, right? How do we get to this generation to let them know that there is a different way, than gun violence? We try to create a footprint in at-risk areas with at-risk individuals to make sure that we not only do everything we possibly can to enforce the laws, but also what can we do to not be in a position to have to enforce the laws? How do we prevent someone in a at-risk area, in a at-risk demographic, thinking that the way is to pick up a gun and fire it? On the enforcement side, it is aggressive enforcement of the laws and aggressive chasing of those who continue to create harm in our community. Charges, prosecution, and hopefully jail sentences. That's what we want for people who choose not to be productive members of our community. Then on the prevention side, there's things that we do here at the police department, like, participate in cohorts, to train people in terms of jobs and how to maintain a checking account and how to be a productive member of our community. Through our reset team, we find at-risk juveniles, some of which our gang investigators may come across and say, hey, this person is at a point in which they're either choosing to be in a gang or they're choosing to do right. We'll look for a program and sponsor as best we can, offer counseling, and pay for that out of our budget to make sure that they have the tools necessary to be successful if they so choose. Police Department, Gun Violence Prevention Commission, and whoever else is not working in their silo to create success, but we're all collectively working toward the common goal, and each of our work complements the other body of work. That's the secret. I'm proud to say that I think that is occurring here in our community, and we will see the results of that sometime down the road. But yes, I'm happy to say that the work that we do, it complements the other bodies of work that is occurring, not just within the city, but city government, but outside of city government as well.